brought to you by EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, and I'm joined by Sue Smith on the gantry. We've got action from the Champions playoffs coming right up. What are we going to get from this one, Sue?
Cheers, Guy. Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating a good game today.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about why FC25 might just be the best FIFA game since FIFA 17, specifically when it comes to Ultimate Team. EA Sports has made some big changes this year that make FC25 feel more realistic, more rewarding, and overall just a better experience. Now, is it perfect? No, there are some bugs, but they're not game-breaking. And honestly, I think a lot of people are giving up on this game way too soon. EA is already working on fixes, and with new promos like the recent Ballon d'Or event, they're showing that they're listening to us, the players. So let's dive into what makes FC25 so special. Let's start with gameplay, which is where FC25 really shines. One of the biggest improvements this year is how realistic the game feels. If you've played past FIFAs, you know there were some easy ways to exploit the game. Things like spamming quick passes all over the field or running down the wings over and over. But in FC25, those tactics don't work as well anymore, and you actually have to play more strategically. The pacing of the game feels more controlled, and each pass and movement has weight to it. This isn't a game where you can just rely on one or two overpowered tactics. You actually have to think through each play and approach each game with intention. You have to look for open space, set up passing lanes, and break down defenses with real strategy. It's a huge step forward for anyone who appreciates the true tactical side of football. Speaking of tactics, let's talk more about the passing and wing play changes. In older games, you could get away with just spamming passes all over the field to get around defenders. But in FC25, passing feels much more deliberate. You can't just hit the pass button mindlessly and expect to break down defenses. Now each pass has to be thought out, and you need to pick your moments carefully. It makes the game feel deeper, and it rewards players who are patient and strategic. And then there's the wing play. We all know that in previous FIFAs, you could grab a fast winger, sprint down the line, and create easy chances with simple cutbacks or crosses. But in FC25, the AI defenders are much smarter and better at shutting down predictable wing runs. You can't just rely on speed anymore. You actually have to build up play, use the entire pitch, and look for openings. This change really rewards players who are creative and smart with their positioning and movement. One of my favorite new features in FC25 Ultimate Team is player evolutions. This feature lets you take a player you love and actually improve them over time. Let's say you've got a lower-rated card that's been doing well for you. Instead of replacing that player with a higher-rated card, you can now evolve them and increase their stats. This adds a whole new layer of personalization to Ultimate Team. You can keep the players you're attached to and make them better, rather than constantly swapping them out. It makes your squad feel like your squad, rather than just a collection of the highest-rated players. Plus, it's more rewarding because you can track your players' growth over time and invest in them. It's a really cool addition that makes building a team a lot more fun. Another exciting addition to FC25 Ultimate Team this year is the Rush mode. This is a brand new way to play that's all about fast-paced, high-intensity matches. Unlike traditional Ultimate Team games, Rush focuses on quick, condensed matches with unique rules that really amp up the action. It's perfect for when you want to jump into a game without committing to a full-length match, or if you're just looking to sharpen your skills and try out different players. Rush brings a fresh vibe to Ultimate Team and keeps things exciting with its own set of rewards and objectives. It also rewards a different style of play that's more focused on immediate impact and adapting quickly to the flow of the game. Plus, because Rush matches are shorter, it's easy to play a few games back-to-back, which makes it a fun, low-pressure way to enjoy FC25. This addition makes Ultimate Team more versatile and caters to a wider range of playstyles, whether you're a hardcore grinder or just looking for a quick match. It's also nice for completing objectives or testing out new players in a competitive yet fast-paced environment. Now let's talk about the rewards, which have gotten a huge upgrade this year. If you played Rivals or Weekend League in past games, you probably remember grinding through tons of games only to feel disappointed by the rewards. But in FC25, both Rivals and Champs rewards are better and more worthwhile. In Division Rivals, you're seeing more valuable packs and better player picks, so each rank you achieve feels like it pays off. And in Champs, the rewards have been boosted too. Now, if you put in the work and play at a high level, you're actually going to come away with something that feels valuable. It's a lot more rewarding overall, and it makes grinding these competitive modes actually feel worth it. Whether you're a casual player or a hardcore grinder, you're going to feel like your time is well spent. Between the new gameplay improvements, player evolutions, and better rewards, FC25 is just a more rewarding experience all around. Every match and every reward feels like it has more weight, and it's clear that EA is trying to make Ultimate Team something that rewards skill, strategy, and time invested. You don't have to rely on luck or overpowered tactics. Instead, you're rewarded for playing smart and building your team with purpose. Now let's address the bugs, because no game is perfect. FC25 definitely has its issues, from occasional glitches to animations that look a bit off, and even some lag in online matches. But here's the thing, none of these bugs are game-breaking. Sure, they're annoying, but they don't ruin the experience or make the game unplayable. And EA has already started rolling out patches to address some of these issues. So it's clear that they're paying attention to what the community is saying. The bugs don't take away from the core gameplay, and with each update, the game is only going to get better. I also want to say this. Don't quit this game too soon. A lot of players are quick to jump ship at the first sign of problems. But FC25 has so much potential, and EA is actively working to make improvements. The recent Ballon d'Or promo is a great example. It shows that EA is listening to what we want. They're bringing in more exciting content and responding to community feedback, which is something we haven't seen enough of in the past. This Ballon d'Or promo brought a lot of hype, with new player cards, better pack odds, and more reasons to log in and play. It's clear that EA wants to keep the player base engaged, and I think we're only going to see more improvements and exciting content as the season goes on. So all in all, FC25 is the best FIFA game we've had since FIFA 17, especially if you're a fan of Ultimate Team. The gameplay feels realistic and rewarding, the player evolutions are a great addition, and the rewards and Rivals and Champs have finally been improved. Sure, there are some bugs, but they're not game-breaking, and EA is already addressing them. Plus, with promos like the recent Ballon d'Or event, it's clear that EA is listening and giving us more of what we want. If you're still on the fence about FC25, give it a chance. I think it has a lot of potential to be the best Ultimate Team experience we've had in years. Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more FC25 content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.